Prairie, and this would be
over the head of Aaron Jones. It was James out there from Cheyenne, outnumbering the American fans.
There's attempt to say this is a Clint Dempsey. I'm not sure he would be live.
Is that fair to say, Peter?
Use of the crease, backing away from leg stump. 9 years. I think in the early days.
He gets one out of the screws. Get the boundary for him.
And just shows how good the team across the line. Not time for
Nepal have. Can't believe he doesn't have the first wicket. 82. Thinking about the single, but they're revving up the Nepal fans.
This one back the lane. You gotta say, so you never know. Any umpire, he got the decision in his favor.
So it's going to naturally.
If look at Andre's house behind the stump to pick up the ball, no interest in appeal there. He had no interest whatsoever.
Should be at least a couple. He so has to get the dive in to get back the power play. Nepal
here, Grand Prairie Stadium here. Too short on sweep this very fine teasing that for after Jake it was a bit too short for it.
Reacted, overreacting to the star,
and
right here. He just went too far back of it.
Pops his fist.
This is why Harmeet Singh has breathed their arms through the offside. This that time, have picked up wicket number 2. While we wait. That form be important. They're running for 2 quite often with the long arm.
Trying to deep back with
We mentioned that partnership. We mentioned the 20 cricket, and I feel some people lose that.
Nash tried to use his feet
and get a single. Wasn't trying to go big from Kinchigay. Rattles able to take advantage at the other end.
He's singing long on.
Well, Gushan Jaja said, I'm going to tell what do you know round as well. Over pitch from Kinchigay, but it just speaks to the power.
He counted 5 balls. I've only written for 2, but they're not shortly completed. 8 runs and a wicket.
This is the moment. These two in Texas. This is where you get the hate.
For there to be a giant star. With his arm. Down here from the freeze. And beats against the short boundary over there.
Really well there. Picks up the pace. And
fouled out safely. They're going to come back for 2. Relay it back.
Big for that 6. It's just, again, we talked about the...
Goes right. Hits the stumps for a second twice. 93 for 4.
Pointed third man inside the ring. He's ready. Just too full if we were talking soccer in the U.S.
Nippling Irene. Easy.
Powell likes to be outstanding again. I like to slouch island. They're for Nepal as well. The batting order, they're different. Very contrasting approaches from the two. We're here during the T20 World Cup. Shouldn't be from time or not. Well, quite series thus far.
A shot every bit better than Nashkin's game. Read that as well. He's
things to come if Irie can get going in with it. It's 105 for 4. So Powell 60 probably not going to be enough, isn't it? What looks like Netravalkar beats me as a cricketer. Fields exceptionally well on it in T20 cricket. You look at his,
like you mentioned, his strike rate is so good in a couple of matches, but it did feel low.
Death. In fact, in one of the games, I think he was in with only for Nepal. Very much into his work. These two are innovation. It's not going to be 6, but it will be 4. He sees fine leg up in the circle.
Bit of bat on it. There again, we 24-year-old ripped it.
Again, just it's so quick between the wickets. Be as quick as there are for Nepal this
Year they haven't gotten those.
It's the game that's so close, heartbreaking. 5 remain, 1-1-5 for 4.
Ashko wicketless in his third over.
One of Harmeet Singh. Probably were watching. They will cover the absolute drive of the game.
It's all about your ability to adapt. He's pulled the length,
Slowed it down. A bit of a sloppy piece of work there. Yeah, he just looks like a pretty decent day against him. He's picked up the 2 wickets. And the left will cut it off.
break from defender Singh. I agree. It's a similar, but Harmeet Singh was much quicker through the air.
You'd say that in the 16th, but will it be enough?
Get to 160, you give yourself a chance.
Right from the off. The first ever edition of this.
I would hope so. I mean, there's a big Nepali
Keeping the circle. In. Row it. As the team just brings such energy, such
power. Just want to seam up. The problem way too wide. Just allows
the stare from Andrew's house out boundary. The quality of innovation from Andrew's house as the look.
Anjus what's the first slip as this one goes. Brilliant. Again, third man's inside the ring. And Anjus is not having a fun time.
Peaks of his emotions as Ed making a trio house. He's got his hands on his hips.
The perfect position. Ali Khan, they moved him in that direction. And it's shit into the air. He tried to do his best.
Music ringing out. Why don't you go in and get a few minutes? Come in. He was so well in the field, wasn't he? Like 14 runs from that over 135. Middling total. They're not ahead of the game. Ali Khan. Jesse Singh, who does well with the dive. Won't get a pace on the ball. Very, very clever
result for USA. He's looking to play that in that area. So USA have
brilliant. He does love occasions like with right between the two of them.
Metros, but that's going to come off Jesse Singh if that's the ball.
And it's another misfield. 1500 or so now in the gates here in
backward point region. It's not that but how quick the hands were.
It was so quick they'll think of a second. They're going to get second ranked T20 oil rank. It's a big over. At a price we're expecting close to full houses.
Be very good in this Sid Millen Kumar. And they're all
It's got a good piece of it. Pick up all on their feet, all chanting. Great scenes.
Brilliant. YouTube videos there. Lenny, congratulations. 50.
It's a maximum, and then down goes to 40. And things start
at the ball here. He slowed it down. He's got him.
And taken. That's the dispatch. A servant. He really is. From his very first delivery, he has. The finger does go up, does get the finger up, albeit
was convinced. You can see Nether Volker straight away. Was that for Nether Volker? KC goes without trouble. Get through the keeper.
But straight to the man. Well falling. That's 3 and 4 delivery guard KC, and there are shaky cover fielder.
Yeah, anywhere to the right. The keeper by trade uses his hands flat. It's quick. And he's done well.
3 wickets and 4 balls. He's captain on to strike, but he wants a second. Questionable call, sure out. Donovan made him pay the price for taking that second.
Yeah, we saw the finger very low. Try to go through the leg side.
Another Nepali batter falls. Sago Dako, who gets a second.
Just the calamity of wickets that just fell.
Gonna have got to go to get home. Selfless cricket from the captain. The scorers. We think the score
fine over. He had to been on strike.
The board that we feel is right around 2 opening batters walk out. The American to watch out for, and the reason why round Peter is it's a much shorter legs. Vijan Dakal isn't necessarily
doing the same on this replay.
It's not quite taking the bails off.
Canada. That was from a situation went out of his mind. American cricket history.
Self-belief. Aaron shouldn't be given out, and it's not. But
those of you just joining us around the
series. Throw it, Powell, and it is the early wicket. It's the biggie. Gets the breakthrough.
top ball pressure. McCullough arguably should have been able to go to the top.
did it? House in at number 3. Who's it?
Goes through, and Nepal.
A spin in the first innings. This time it's Peyton's got that one to net bag. Ever so curled in, ever so slightly to take that.
The opening match of the T20 World. When they made out, it's runs. He's trying to indicate
Well, if there's no inside edge, this is stone dead.
skills. Even at Bruce House will have to knuckle in here.
I don't think any. Is a Nepalese fan, lives in Dallas, so there's a lot of early risers turning into.
Really short mid on and dropping a catch. He put down him was set up during what was being. Keep it to a single does really well.
A couple of remarkable things about it.
First, the ground tip here. Off of it, just go. Housely very nearly out box.
He's got this issue. Fans are bundled up here.
And it's flicked away all the way for six. Finally gets himself.
Boundaries you can figure tonight. You can make a run bat over on the bowling side. Suddenly it's over.
The back boundaries exact same from 2 deliveries, just like
Only a third of the way gone through this over, and they've already. This is what looks like.
very top level of T20 International cricket. Certainly has been a chance.
Cannot believe it. The direct hit. That was how quick he was.
Single. But he got, and he said, all right, if you're not taking a couple strides out of your, he's halfway down the wicket. How's
Power play. Wickets in the power play. 10 ball. What did they do when they started to rebuild the hooch?
One of the things that will keep USA in this contest, hard win rate when they start to come into the game.
It's less about that run tempo. Be careful. Jones gets dismissed. And his flow again. And there is an issue that we had, and there's a couple of reasons. Agnew started putting down
Minor league journey. And it's going to be 4.
Yeah, speaking of the major and minor league, and he doesn't miss out.
That ball. He's a great habit of catching. Bingo. And it's still very money. Made some numbers here. He is. There's no doubt about that. He hasn't bowled that high wickets. At an average of 9.
Phenomenal, right? And he has
Quite a lot. House sold to the venue.
the American cricket fans, and even with the big boundary there for 6, just
Get it. It hasn't worked. Just take the drinks break with 2 balls left. Well, it's the final 4 drinks. 2 is left. 2 is left. Helps there. I like that pace from Bertel based on the delivery. Snap. And he's going to give it away. The long walk back, and Nepal
aboard. It's wide, it's slower, up the way, trying to run it down 6 to 4. When you see, when you look in Nepal, you see you're in the King City, and
really almost every game's away from home.
right again, that South Africa game's going to go down. What happened?
So they hit 1-9 and lost 12.
The future this team has, that it's Sadeji Mukamala, it's Yahoo things, it's cultural things.
Arif shaked as well. Mick, I think Milan Kumar would have been run out, so just
change the game for these 2 bats.
and it's going to be goes to the 29-year-old down the track. The largest to that, I thought it was 4 from the moment it left it.
And they only wanted the 22 to get things seam up. Anything with pace on the ball, just such a good player spinning, and you've seen
It's not that off so swiftly. Has to run. I would love.
Look back, man. And
Chat. The direct hit would have been out for all. Interesting with a direct hit in the field. Henderson Irene nearly before the deflection.
form and good touch. Oh, they need runs. See Jahan. That third man off the bat of Rohit Faldo, now off the bat of
that sequence that Rohit Faldo had trying to adhere to 15.
will be kept just a single. Let us all know who that
Counter to his advantage to go over extra cover. That was a stick of dynamite.
You mentioned that Harmeet Singh would have to cricket. Welcome with the ball, and how
Harmy really flat.
without affecting the scores.
Lack of noise.
Told you at the mid-innings, Nepal was from that man running back in cover. Only man on the ground that could be so good all the way. And then Nepal cheered right back when we need a single. Again, T20 success. Okay. And Gunnar KC has been so perfect. Happy picked up a third wicket. It'll be 4 runs.